Bees in space!
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Maas Toys SKIFF. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front there, we have some nice artwork of SKIFF, which was done by Bobby Skullface. On the side of the box here, this is part of their Cybertech series. On this side of the box, you have SKIFF and SKIFF. On this side of the box, you have SKIFF and barcodes. On the top, SKIFF. On the bottom, SKIFF. Warning! Please don't eat anything in that box. That could be very bad for you. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots, which was done by Kuma Style. You see the credits here. There were actually people from the community incorporated into this project, which is really cool. The artwork by Bobby Skullface. Photos by Kuma Style. So yeah, it's cool that they incorporated people from the community into this project. And also, there is a QR code here that you can scan. There's also one inside the box. I would actually recommend that you scan this code instead, because this code, like, my QR reader would not read this code for anything, but this one it's scanned just fine. So I'd recommend you scan this code instead, because that's the one that works. But it takes you to the instructions. There are no instructions included with the figure. You scan this code, and that sends you to video instructions, and the video instructions were done by Pia. So that's pretty cool, again, that they included people from the community into this project. So I hope they keep doing that, because that's an awesome premise. But that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have little SKIFF, which is basically Cybertronian Bumblebee. This is War Within Bumblebee, and this is also the alt mode that Bumblebee had in the very first episode of the G1 cartoon, which when you watch it back, kind of doesn't make sense, because when you watch that first episode of the G1 cartoon and you first see Bumblebee, he still has his Earth alt mode parts on him, but still turns into this, which doesn't make sense, but hey, 80s cartoons are not supposed to. But here he is in his little ship mode, and it's quite cute, and it's done in yellow and black. Yeah, black right there, black, and that's pretty much it. One unfortunate thing is that I think there could have been a bit more paint on this. You can see some nice details in here that could have been picked out with some paints. The rear thrusters here definitely could have had some paint on them, so I think it could have used a couple more touches of paint, just to, you know, bring those details out a bit more. But all in all, it's still nice. You have the underside right here, and he does have little rolling wheels, so he does roll nice and smoothly, which is very, very cool. And yeah, quality-wise, I mean, the plastic feels nice and sturdy. This does feel just as good as anything official, so, you know, nothing on this feels cheap or flimsy or fragile. Like, everything on this feels nice and solid. So very, very good quality plastic on this, very solid, and yeah, very nicely done overall. So there you go, in full comparison. Here it is with Titans Return Bumblebee. Let's go see how they look together. Here he is with that other Cybertronian Bumblebee from the video games. So you can see how they look together. And here it is with Masterpiece Bumblebee. So you can see how they scale with one another. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the alt mode. It doesn't do anything but roll. That's pretty much it. What you see is what you get. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, first thing you want to do is you just want to come down here and you want to untab the legs. You have a tab, that tab right there just goes in right up in there. Just take the legs and bring them up. Once you do that, you can just straighten out the leg at that hinge right there. Rotate it so it's facing forward. This is going to be the front part of the robot, so you want it facing that way. Rotate like that, and then you just take this whole assembly and you just bring it down, rotate 180 at the waist, and there you have the lower body all done. And now it's a little gur thing, a gur craft, I don't know. There you go. And now we will move on to the upper body. So you just want to come to these sections here and just shift them upward like that. Shift that up like so. The arms, you just want to untab this section here, just pull it out, and bring it down. And you do want to, the instructions do tell you to rotate the arm up here at this ball joint, which you can do. That is officially the way it's supposed to be. And that has the arms sitting a little further out from the body than I like. So me personally, I actually leave it with the ball joint facing out like that, and that way you can shift that in. And that has the arms sitting a bit closer to the body. I just like the way that looks. That looks better to me, but your toy, do it however you want. But once you do that, rotate at the biceps, or if everything's oriented properly. This panel right here, again, I believe the instructions have you rotating them around like that. And this section is on a rotating disc right here. So you can take this and just kind of, angle this however you want. You can really do what you want with it. I think officially it's supposed to be like that, but again, you can kind of do what you want. That's on a ball joint. Pretty much though, no matter what you do with this panel, it's pretty much going to be in the way though, which is kind of unfortunate. There's no real way to kind of get it out of your way. Kind of sort of get it out of your way, but it's always going to kind of bump into something. But now you have one arm, and we'll do the other one here. So just extend, bring it down, bring the arm down, and the fist is just folded up. You just fold that down, and you just rotate it. And again, just kind of angle that however you want. Whatever works for you, really. So you just get that going. There we go. Again, pretty much no matter what you do, that's going to be in the way in some way, shape, or form. But there you have the arms there. Now you come to this top section, and you just bring that up like that. This back section right here, you just want to tilt up. It's on a double hinge. Just take that, collapse that up like that. And then you bring this down, and then you flip up his head. You also flip up these little pieces right here. Flip those up like that. And then what you're going to do with the backpack is you're going to bring it down and fold it up on this hinge right here. So bring that down and then bring it up on that hinge like that, and that will just sit right in between those two pieces right there. And then just get him all situated here. And there you go. There you have little Skiff in his robot mode. It's a cute looking little robot mode. I dig his robot mode. I have my little nitpicks with it, but all in all, it's a cute little robot mode. So that's getting close, not on his chest, on his face. That's his face. The face could be a bit better. It's not a dead-on Bumblebee face. It could be a bit better. You do have some nice silver paint there on the face. You do have blue for the eyes. Again, the face could be a bit better. And you can see the rest of the body here. And it's done in yellow and black. There. And the back. He has a bit of a backpack. He has huge shoulder pads. That's one of my nitpicks. It's just he has huge shoulder pads, and they don't collapse in any way. It would have been nice if there was a hinge somewhere, maybe like a hinge here, and you can take this part and maybe swing it in. I don't know, but yeah, he has huge shoulder pads. Doesn't look, you can't really tell from the front, but once you turn him sideways, it's like, whoa, what's going on here? So, I don't know. I think maybe they could have done something with that to compress this in some way, or maybe have this, attached somewhere else. I don't know. But yeah, you can see the bottoms of his feet even have some molded detail. But yeah, so there you go. Now, articulation-wise, the head can rotate. Got a squeaky joint there. You can look up. You can look down. You can also use that transformation hinge as well. The shoulders are on a ball joint right there, so you can fully rotate. Outward movement, not too much on this section here, but right here you have all the shoulder movement you're pretty much going to need. Again, you can use those extra joints. You have, not only that ball joint, but you have that hinge right in there also. So you have those at your disposal. You do have rotation at the bicep. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. The hands are on a ball joint. You have that joint there for transformation. If that serves any purpose for you, the wrists can rotate, and you get a little bit of wiggly waggly there. Again, these panels, you can do whatever you want with them. He does have rotation at the waist. Legs can move forward that far. You can do those high kicks. Back, only about that far before the backpack gets in the way. Outward, he can do the full splits and then some. He has rotation at the thigh. He does have 90 degrees, slightly under 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet can move up a little bit, can move down a lot. And you get a little bit of ankle tilt there. So, there you go. Another little nitpick I have, he does, you can technically use this as an ab crunch if you want. Me personally, I would have liked it if this could actually, tab in, lock into place. But you can use that joint for an ab crunch if you wish. But there you go. Now, he does have guns. They do just store right up in here. You can leave them there for storage if you want to. Or you can just pop them out and plug them into his hands. And he can hold his guns. You can see here, actually nicely done little guns. No paint on them whatsoever, just cast in black. But still, actually nicely designed. So you get two of those. And you can just plug them into his hands. And now he's all armed up. Get him situated here. When you're messing with them, these panels will just go everywhere. You just have to kind of get everything back where it was. But there you go, and that's pretty much it. Actually, no, that's not pretty much it. We have one more thing to talk about. He does have an alternate face here, which is more the G1 toy face with the mouth plate and the blue visor. And the faces are very easy to swap. There's just a screw in the back of his head. Just undo the screw, pop his face off, pop the new face back on, screw it back together, and he'll have a new face. But there you go. You can kind of see. We'll do that. There you go. That's what he looks like with the other face on. So you have the option of cartoon face, toy face, totally up to you. So you got that. And that you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with Titan's Return, Bumblebee. So you can see how they look together. Here he is with the video game Cybertron Bumblebee. Got that going on. Here he is with Masterpiece Bumblebee. So you can see how they look side by side. Here he is with Deluxe Hot Rod. Just so you can see how he scales with a current Deluxe figure. And just because, here he is with Spark Toys War Within Optimus Prime. So you can see how they look together. So, yeah, I have lots. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Mr. SKIFF right here. Like I said, quality-wise, he feels great. He feels solid. He feels sturdy. Nothing feels fragile, flimsy, cheap. Like, it feels just as good as anything official. So, quality-wise, have no complaints. I have my nitpicks design-wise. Like his face, I think, could have been better. These giant shoulder pads, I think they could have done something with. A little more paint in spots would have been nice just to bring out some of those details. So, design-wise, I have my nitpicks. But overall, he's a fun little toy to mess with. I have quite been enjoying him. And again, really cool that they incorporated people from the community into this project as well, which is really cool. And hopefully they continue to do that and continue that trend, because that's awesome. That's a really awesome thing. So, you hold your gun, man. You hold your gun. But yeah, although, like I said, he's a fun little toy to mess with, so. There you go! Now you can pick this up from BigBadToyStore.com. There'll be a link in the description down below. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Maas Toys SKIFF, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face! Alright, Bumblebee, mission time. Alright, listen, it's kind of hurting my neck to look down at you because you're so small, so I'm going to bring you up to my level. What are you doing with your foot? Ah! Much better. All right. So here's the deal. Prime. Yeah. This is very demeaning. I just want you to know that. Well, not so much for me. I don't really notice. Can we maybe talk about this some other time? Fine. Ah!